from one stream to the other as well. I think they can hear me already. Yes, they can. If you have to do it on your own.
Yeah. So these are Group 2 and Group 3 cars, are they? I take it?
Group 1.
Sorry, Group 1
3.
cars, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. I'm with you.
Yeah.
And we're on lap 73 of 82. So not that...
Oh, no. We're way further. We're already 2 hours in out of the...
Oh, right.
Out of the 6.
I see, so 73 out of 82 are just on this stint, I take it.
Yeah. Correct.
With you, right.
There we go. Da-da-da-da-da. Welcome back. Here we are again. We can see right now that we've got all of the LMP1 cars, of course, already out. And it's a bit unorganized. It's gonna resort and figure it out itself as soon as possible, but
so FGR Atted-Gren has just pitted, which I imagine that's the end of his stint in P6. And with Mamamo at the moment, INF Mamamo, that's one of your good drivers, I believe.
Definitely, sure. Hey, Freeze. Welcome to the chat again. Thank you for joining immediately. Continue, Cav. Sorry.
That's okay. So yeah, we're just picking up the tail end of the field who are working on their way round to the transitional pit stop, I suppose you'd call it.
Exactly.
So with ZZ Flame Haze, he's in the 911. He at the moment is just coming up to his final lap before he pits and then hands over to another driver. And then behind him we've got Razd DM, he's in the AMG20. Noise Guy, Spanish driver. Looks like he's in the Lexus. Then we've got Slim PCC, another one in a 911 RSR. Dylan Pro, one of your fellow countrymen, he's in the Lamborghini. And then we've got NYC Joecast, who's also in the Lamborghini.
Yep. Yeah. Right now we've got, of course, all the LMP1 cars already out. And I can see a lot of the GT3 cars as well. And we have to wait a little bit to sort out the order because I jumped into the lobby a little bit late and then it's all messed up, unfortunately. But we can see that for TFP, the leaders at the moment, that Joja of T Joja is driving the 25 car. And then we have Cameroon Kaboom from Britain in the 72 car in second place at the moment. There we go. And then in the 59 at the moment for 9PP we have Alfie Gamers. And then in the Inferno car, it didn't load delivery. There we go. We got the same problem again. But that's the 53. We've got Inf Too Fast behind the wheel. And let's see if we can get... Yeah, we can get... Oh, finally, we've got delivery for the 247 car. And that's HCR, High Caliber Racing. Yeah, they've told me that already. That's true.
So Slim PCC has just come in to pit for his handover, and then we've got Dylan Pro. He's now coming in the Lamborghini for his handover. So it looks like this lobby is just about finished. We've got one other driver out, which is NYC Joecast, who's just coming round to the final bend with in his Lamborghini, and then I think that'll be the end of this lobby. Okay, I'm gonna exit this lobby now, and then I'll come in once you've gone back into that lobby.
Oh, sorry about that, viewers. Had to quickly jump out of the stream because nearly none of the liveries loaded. Oh, and I think it always fixes it when you jump in and jump out. And now we've got the order at the moment. It's going to be messed up again, but I think every livery is loaded right now. Yes, it is. Finally. There we go. Okay. Let's get to the leader, because that is DjeeDent. Excuse me for this, all of this. I have to jump from one to the other and have to do all the streams myself. My bad. But yeah. Bit unfortunate, but here we're going to go. We're going to run you through the order. Right now you're going to see that DjeeDent in the lead, the 25 car still in the lead. Over the 72 car of Project One Racing. So TFP still in the lead, and Freeze is still in the chat. Thank you for that. He's my main support at the moment for the whole championship and all the updates, and he even looks at the minimap to tell us what's happening. So many thanks to Freeze, and let's wait until the order gets fully sorted, because it's not fully sorted yet. Everybody has to make a pass over the finishing line to make that happen. Now we can see Alfie Gamers in second. Seriously? So the 59 of 9PP.
Beautiful liveries on these Group 1 cars, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Really good lines, yeah.
And in third place right now we have the 54 of Inferno Motorsport with Too Fast behind the wheel. Now I can tell you he's definitely too fast. You might know this guy. What? The number 3 in? Damage? What happened to him? What happened? What happened? What happened to Battle Goose?
He's got front aero and front right hand side wheel damage. So that's number 427. That's brutal, because it's so early in the stint. You've got to change it, or else you're going to lose so much time.
Well, it fixes itself. So it's on.
Oh, it's damage light.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise that.
Yeah. Now here we've got the number 1 car. Oh, it's the Cameroon Kaboom in the lead at the moment. The 72 car in the lead. Then we've got the 25 car in second. Then we've got Alfie Gamers in third. And in fourth we have Inferno. Then in fifth place we have... Did we lost one of the LMP1 cars?
So I can see Cameron Kaboon, DjeeDent, Alfie Gamer, Inferno Too Fast.
Ah, no, of course, the 427.
The Beetle Goose. He's the guy who just pitted, I think. I think that's the one you was missing.
Yeah. Yeah, this is unfortunate when you jump in a little bit later. It's all messed up, and...
Alfie Gamers just picked up a penalty.
Whoa.
He's
full second.
EDC. Yeah, a full second penalty. And he's got Info Too Fast behind him, which is a real net position. They're not a lap apart, I would take it.
Nope, net position,
no.
Definitely.
So Info Too Fast is going to take this position, I would have thought. And he's got far more fuel as well than the Alfie Gamers, although the tyre wear looks quite similar, both on racing softs. See what the deficit is now for a second penalty, because they are about half a second apart. Now Info INF Inferno Too Fast is now nearly 2 seconds in front, so that's a big cost, isn't it? 1.5 seconds for a 1 second penalty.
Ah, even more than
2
that.
2 seconds by the look at it. Yeah, 2 seconds I'd say now.
Yeah, then 2.5 in total.
So I'm just riding with Cameron Kaboom, 5.32 seconds in the lead. He's got about a third of a tank of fuel, and Racing Softs that have probably about 8% wear front left, I would say. This is where the tyre wear seems to be.
Yeah, take it away, Kev.
Okay, so in second place we got T. Joja, German driver.
TFP.
He's got slightly more tyre wear, but slightly more fuel. Sorry, go on, mate.
Yeah, and they're driving for TFP. And the number one car is the 72 for Project One.
Yeah, I don't seem to have the team information.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's right, that's fine, mate. That's fine. Just jump in and correct me when I get it wrong. Then we've got your guy, Inferno, Too Fast. 43 seconds off the lead at the moment. Slightly more fuel. Oh, leader's just gone purple in Sector 2. Let's see if he takes the fastest lap. This is Cameron Kaboom. It's a great livery.
It's good, eh? That purple livery.
Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? Went a bit wide there. I don't know if we'll pick up a penalty for that. On the entry to the final corner. Look out for those gullies. We know all about those, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get a penalty. Let's see if he gets fastest lap. At the moment, it's a 126.2. Held that by Cameron Kaboom. He didn't get it. He was half a tenth away, I think. So the front two are quite close, really, aren't they? Really, if you look at them.
Mm-hmm.
6 seconds in it, but T. Joja has slightly more fuel, but slightly worse tyre wear. So, what's the fuel refuel rate? Do you know off by heart?
Wow, good question. No, you have to see that in the settings. Don't know out of the top of the mind. No.
Let's have a look.
But let me quickly run you through the order. We have in the lead the 72 car with Cameron Kaboom for Project One. And then in second place we have the 25 car of TFP for Pan Am. In second place, and then Inferno Motorsport with the 53. The 54 in third place. Then in fourth place we have Alfie Gamers with the 59 of 9pp, and then we've got HCR with the 427 in fifth place with Betelgeuse or Beetlejuice, how they call it, behind the wheel. Then we've got JDC. For Spidey GT right now, an American driver with the 52 in number one for the GT3 class. Then in second place we have Infberger, South African driver with the 53 in second place. Then in third place we have the 24 with the German driver Salonika behind the wheel. Then in fourth place we have the 711 driver 4, and now we finally can see it. The Fools. Okay, I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now let's go to TV cam again, and we've got in. Now it's going to be fifth place or sixth place. The number 8 car with the Spanish driver Maziger behind the wheel, and behind the wheel of the number 26 car, who unfortunately got disconnected in the last. Whoa, nearly a touch over there.
Oh, that was close.
The number 26 car, FGR Matti, was driving the last stint. They're back again. They disconnected, but we've got Butterbig behind it at the wheel at the moment. And then in the Nova car we've got Jalkinen, and those are all Finnish drivers again. I even joined one of the lobbies last night, and I had a really fun lobby with the Toyota, yeah, how you call that thing, the RAV4, I believe. But in the 87 car, and in 13th place we've got the TFP car, GT3 version, the 255, the number 255.
Team Full Push. It's a great team name.
Yeah, Team Full Push. True. Yeah. So yeah, now it's up to you, Gav. Take it away.
So I'm just at the moment with Team Full Push. Oh, he's just spun. Oh, no. Oh, turn 1, I think that was. He spun out and hit the barrier. He's got a bit of front aero damage, but you said that it's on damage is on light, so that should recover fairly quickly. But that was really unfortunate. He just lost the front end and slid, and then gained kind of like traction again. Went straight into the barrier on the right.
Here
really
comes the replay.
There.
Oh no, there is no replay because I joined in late. Oi. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Sat with Cameron Kaboom at the moment in first place. Lead's dropped now. It was at one point about 5.5 seconds. It's now down to 3.2 seconds. So I think T. Joja is looking really good. He's got more fuel. Tyres are probably a slightly bit more worn, but nothing that's going to make that much difference, I don't think. And he's just pulled 2 seconds off the lead there, so he seems to be getting in a bit of a groove and making some good headway. We've got Inferno too fast. Oh my god, he just lost the rear end there on turn 1, but managed to hold on to it. Great recovery there from that. That could have been a bit of a nightmare, really. He's 38 seconds off the lead. I'm just going to drop down to the Group 3 cars. So at the moment we've got JDC 62, American driver. He's in the Aston Martin V12. Seems to be in a fairly comfortable place. He's got the same fuel and tyres as the guy behind him, but got nearly 11 seconds. Do like the sound of that car. Sounds great, doesn't it? And that rear wing just seems to work really well on the Group 3 Aston Martin V12. Great looking car, lovely livery as well. The old elf decals on it. So it looks like your driver Inferno Too Fast has just overtaken 7th place Inferno Burger 10, who obviously would have given him a very easy line past, I would have thought, being on the same team. Again in the Aston Martin V12. What's the situation with the car choices? Was it fixed? Did they have a pool to choose from, or was it anything you want kind of thing?
Well, I believe they can choose whatever they want, because Inferno joined as well, and it's up to the race what you want and what you can have and can do.
Interesting. It'd be interesting to see, the reasons why they went for particular cars, whether it's for fuel saving, tyre wear, or just seem to suit the circuit. Some cars' gear ratio seems to some circuits better than others. I'm with Salonka at the moment. Salonika, sorry, in P8. He's just been overtaken by Inferno Too Fast, who's just picked up a penalty, I'm afraid. Half a second penalty for Inferno Too Fast. He's just coming up to pass JDC, who's given him a really nice wider entry into turn 13, I think it is. So that was very good driving there. So he's going to have to serve this penalty, which is going to not really make that much difference. He's about 40.5 seconds off the lead and 30 seconds off second place. But again, all these little penalties can add up if you're not careful. But going back to the Group 3 cars, we've got Ankan Abe, a Swedish driver. He's in 9th place in the Mercedes AMG 20. Another great sounding car, lovely livery as well. let's get to who's in first. JDC. So he's got a 10-second lead, which is comfortable. But I think this is the beginning of the third hour. Did you say, Jaden? Of 6?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And that is from bumper damage for Cameroon. Unfortunately, I've got no replay, but I think something happened. Probably overtaking one of the GT3 cars. And right now, the 70 or the 72 and the 25 are up for battle. And it's going to be a huge fight between them. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. A 1.8 second gap at the moment. And tires are going fast.
This is Cameron, Kaboom, and Joja. Yep, I'm sat with him now.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, he's pulled quite a bit of time, hasn't he? I mean, he was, like I said earlier, he was 5.5, nearly 6 seconds off first place, but he... oh, and Cameron Kaboom's got front aero damage as well. So he must have picked that up quite recently.
And I believe in the first lobby, they've made a mistake with the damage, because right now it doesn't fix itself. And you can see the front bumper damage is not getting away. And there is a half-second penalty for the number 2 of the 72 car, of the 25 car. That's not going to be helpful, but on the other hand, the aero damage, that's going to be so costly. That's going to be so costly on the streets.
Yeah, I mean, he'll lose that lead with that damage if he has to, if it stays on like you said it will do. So it's tricky, really. I wonder if he can change his strat and pit now and get the damage removed, rather than carry it for the rest of the fuel duration. He's going to get a bit of a reprieve when Joja serves that penalty, but inevitably he's going to catch him again. Front aero damage on the straights, what do you reckon it costs you in time?
Oh, that's a good question, but we can see right now, if we take this short straight, it's going to be 2.5, 2.4. I think a bad exit from Joja, but at least half a tenth, maybe a tenth on that short straight. So the full straight, it's going to be 2-3 tenths minimum.
Right, well, I'm about to start the back end straight. So at the moment he's 2.3 seconds just about in front. Yeah, that's dropping dramatically.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably going to leave us a tenth there. Yeah, I'd say a tenth.
I'll slowly scroll to the whole field meanwhile. Do tell if something happens.
I will. So I'm still sat with Cameron Kaboom. So he's carrying damage at the moment. His tyres are probably about 25% worn. I'm just going to see how much time he loses to second place on the main straight. So he's 2.4 seconds ahead as he enters the straight. Joja now's closing him down. Aero damage is really costing Cameron Kaboom. He's losing about I'd say about a tenth, yeah, just over a tenth on the main straight there. It's funny really how sometimes you get damage when someone's closing you down, and they seem to be gradually pulling you in. You get damage, you focus a bit more, and the amount of time that they're pulling you in seems to not be quite as bad as you think it would. I think it's because you have to focus so hard, and your driving maybe improves a bit. I'm not sure. But he's holding steady a moment about between 2 seconds and 2.5 seconds, and he's been there for the last couple of laps with that interval. So Cameron Kaboom's doing a cracking job really, holding on to that lead. I think Joja's really got to kind of try and make this work for him now, because he's got an advantage and he needs to exploit that. Sat with Inferno too fast. He's 35 seconds off the lead, just under. He seems to be kind of 17 seconds in front of fourth, 32 seconds behind second. I think he's just got to kind of like get his time model and race model, okay, and continue to reel them in. Okay, so, but yeah, so it's quite hard because if you look at Cameron Kaboom, he's now pulled another second away from T. Joja. So he's doing so well with that damage.
Yeah, it's back markers.
I was just saying that Cameron, yeah, back markers. But I was saying that sometimes when somebody's reeling you in, you're always focused on them, watching their time, how the time's coming down, what sectors they're getting more time, you know, in than you. But when you get damage, you're actually trying so hard and being so focused on the car. You're driving sometimes better, and I think that coupled with back markers is really helping Cameron at the moment. Who are you with at the moment, Jaden?
Second, and it's Joja.
Yep.
And he caught up to the whole gaggle of cars in the last sector. So that's absolutely a horrendous place to catch them, because in your first sector and the second sector, you've got all the space and streets, even though with kinks or a corner. But with that LMP1 car, you can drive around it. But in the last sector, it's so difficult to overtake that it's gonna cost you way too much time. So it's a difficult one, because you have multi-class where you catch the GT3 class if you're in LMP1.
Inferno Too Fast has just taken fastest lap with a 125.391. Great effort by him. He is taking a bit of time out of Joja, slowly but surely, and he seems to have about the same sort of fuel.
Better tyre wear.
Cameron, yeah, a bit, not 5% better, 10% better, maybe.
Take a look at the left front. That's the most. That's the indicator for the whole car. The left front is dying over here. Yeah. So I'm
with Joja at the moment. His left front's probably about 50% worn. Too Fast is probably about 30-35%. So there's definitely a better tyre on the front of Too Fast's car on the front left than Joja's at the moment.
Yeah. And now quickly, let's get to the battle for the GT3 cars.
With them now.
First in class is still Spider GT with the 52 car. Here they come into the first corner, but we can see that they barely make it into the 39s. And if we look at the second in the GT3 class, we can see that Berger is pulling out a huge margin per lap. If you look on the right hand side of your screen, with 38, and that's massive, definitely massive. And he's coming up to some traffic, so I think that has to play as well for GDC in the Spider GT 52 car. But the 53 is definitely catching all over the place, nearly losing it on the edge over there. And we can see that even the number 8 car is already going to be lapped by the number 2 car in the GT3 class, and is already lapped by the number 1 in the GT3 cars. So the number 3 in the GT3 class is lapped by the number 1 and number 2. Oh, and the Inferno car.
Maziga 1987 has just come into the pits.
Oh, that's a good
P11
one.
at the moment.
P11. We can see coming out. Yeah. Let's get back to the battle. We see Solanika for the 24 car, and we can see, I believe, Betelgeuse with the half-second penalty. Oh, it's Nova. No, sorry. In 13-12. Coming in immediately for new, fresh, soft tires, I believe.
So if you get yourself to P6,
Yep.
which is JDC62, he's got INF Burger, only 3.7 seconds behind him.
Yeah.
Tyre wear probably about the same. I would say JDC's got 62 has got slightly more fuel, but not. You know, after nearly on the start of the third hour, they're 3.5 seconds apart from each other, which is amazing, really, isn't it?
It's the number 1 and number 2 in the GT3 class, and Berger started about, I think, 8 or 9 seconds.
Did he? So
behind.
He's pulling in a lot of time.
Yeah. Take a look at the lap times.
So 138, 139. Yeah. So C62's on 140s and 139. So he's reeling them in, isn't he? Sure. Yeah, definitely. So I've got the leader of the so C62 is leading the Group 3 at the moment, but it looks like Berger is catching him. He's down to under 3 seconds now, and you can see him both coming into the final corner. Lap 19. I think C92 is coming into the pits. Do you know if the pit entry penalty is on?
Yeah.
Pit line penalty? It is, yeah. Oh, he's right, he just hit the bone. Oh, God. That's my wife's driving that.
that was dairy, and that's what I mean. When you have absolutely worn tires, it's going to be so difficult to drive in there and make it in carefully. Now we can see the 52 is in right now, the leader of the GT3 cars. That means right now that Berger, the 53 of Inferno Motorsport, is in the lead of the GT3. What will work, the undercut or the overcut? We're still not sure because it's completely different every single time. We know the number 1 and number 2 of the GT3 class have already lapped the number 3 of the whole field of the GT3 cars. But we can see that the number 24,
won't he?
I think,
covered off that.
I think as well, yeah. But we've got Salonika in the 24. Still really close to Berger, and we can see he's way better on his tires. A little bit further back, we've got the 711 car of the Fools with Ankan Abbe behind the wheel, a Swedish driver. And then in 10th place, we have the 26 who rejoined after Matti disconnected in the last lobby, being overtaken by the 427 LMP1 car, and behind that we already saw the pit stop for medium tires with the Spanish driver in the number 8 car, the Lexus, with Maziger behind the wheel, and a little bit further back we've got Jalkinen drifting all over the shop in the 87 Nova racing car. And then in 13th, all the way at the back, we've got the TFP car, the Lambo as well, with Fozza, another American, behind the wheel. So take it away again, Kev.
Yeah, I'm just sat with Berger at the moment, who has stayed out. I thought he would pit to cover off C62, but he didn't. But he's still hitting 139s. His last lap was a 139.2, so he's not really losing that much time at the moment. And obviously he'll have to fuel less to get to the same position in the race as C62. So the deficit at the moment between him and JD-C62 is 23.1 seconds. I didn't see what the pit stop time was, but obviously Berger would have to take on less fuel.
Neither did I.
Looks like his front left now has got about 25% left, but if he's not losing time, and his last 3 laps have all been early 139s, and I mean, I don't see why he needs to pit. JD-C62 was hitting 140s before stopping, so at the moment Berger is still faster, even though he hasn't pitted and put new tyres on.
Yeah, true.
A lot of traffic at the moment for the Group 1 cars. I was watching, who was the chap just now? Alfie Gamers came up behind 2 Group 3 cars and got held up by them quite a bit, actually, which was unfortunate. I think he lost about 1.5 seconds on that lap. It would have been lap 19 for him.
Ooh.
Big part, like you said earlier, about hitting traffic. Cameron Kaboom at the moment is getting past Jalkanin, and again it was not losing that much time, but you know, they just have to be more aware of them. It's changing everything about them, really.
We've got the 72 car of Cameron Kaboom being overtaken by the 427, re-overtaken, I must say, into the first corner, and that's the 427 unlapping himself. That's allowed if you're quicker, of course, and if you can pull out a gap and don't hold up the leader. So of course you're going to get blue flags immediately when you pass the leader, but we know Cameron Kaboom has that front bumper damage and is losing aero, losing time, but it's close to his pit stop as well. If you take a look at the fuel, and his soft tires are only halfway through. So
I think the fuel's going to go before the tyres, but he's lapping in the mid to late 127s fairly consistently, whereas Jojar's seems his time is a little bit more erratic. He's in 128s, 127s, 131s, he must have an issue there, and 126s. So at the moment, Cameron Kaboom has pulled out a bit of a gap, 7.5 seconds, whereas before we was down to under 2 seconds, if you remember. And he's carrying damage, so I mean, what a great stint by him. Just going down through the order now to see where if Berger's pitted yet. No, he stayed out again, which has surprised me.
Wow.
The gap is 22.1 seconds. That last lap he hit a 139.2, so again he's not really going any slower. So Jojar's pitted, so he's going to try and go for an undercut, because Cameron's got to pit soon because his fuel light is now flashing by the looks of it. Let's see, but Cameron will have to take less fuel on, I believe. But he has got some damage to be repaired. Inferno too fast now has moved up into second place, 24 seconds off the leader. He's got core tyre wear about 50% front left and about a third of a tank of fuel. So Inferno looking quite healthy, really. Great stint by Too Fast. It'll be interesting to see where it ends up, because it's even in this stint alone, without the remaining 3.5 hours, it's looking to close into quite an interesting race.
Yeah, we've got, of course, Freeze in the chat. We've got Matheus, who was the driver for TF.
Berger stayed out again.
We've got what? Okay, yeah. TFP has made a pit stop. They're on new racing soft tires, and Matheus is in the chat and said Fossa is Venezuelan, so I believe that's the number 13. Yes, it is. I said American, of course, but he's Venezuelan.
Cameron has pitted. He's pitted, so
Cameron is in. Leader is in.
Yep, leader is in. So looks like he's put softs on, I'd imagine. Half a tank of fuel, I'd expect. Yep, and he's got to fix that damage. And out he goes.
Okay, that cost him a bit of time. Soon we're going to run you through the order, but I want to say as well, thank you as well, Matheus. Nice first stint. You've absolutely nailed it. You were magnificent. Brilliant drive. Welcome to the chat as well, Henk-Jan. Beautiful livery you've provided for Inferno Motorsport. Here we are with the R18, and even for the number 6 Berger. Beautifully done. That's our Picasso. And Flame Haze just finished my stint. Glad I put the Porsche in the on the podium for now, at least. Still 4 hours to go. That's true, Flame Haze. You've done it. That's perfectly driven. And right now, of course, we've got Salonika, the German in the 24 Porsche, in third place. Still in third spot. 34.3 seconds in front of the Baderbik, number 9 in the race overall, the 26. But do not forget, they're fast, and they're slowly catching him, because if you take a look at the lap times, that is a bit of an offset over there. But let's quickly see the number one car, the number one in the race right now, the 54 for Inferno. In the lead, still with reasonable tires, still a lot of fuel left. And then we have Cameron Kaboom in second with the 72 for Project 1. In second, no front bumper damage anymore, so no aero damage. Finally, he can push that car as far as he wants, but we can see that Joja with the 25 is right behind him, only 1.7 seconds. Just made a pit stop a lap before that. Then we've got for the LMP1s the 59 car of 9PP in fourth place, and then in fifth place the 427 for HCR. And then all the way to the GT3 cars, we have Berger in the lead for Inferno Motorsport. Still has to make that
Still
stop.
hasn't pitted.
No. I think he's going to come in this
He's
lap.
got to pit now. He's got to pit now. Look at his front left. It's shot. But look at his lap times. They're still consistent. 1:39.
It's ridiculous, eh?
Yeah.
This guy is
great
good.
Driving.
This guy is
Great
good.
driving.
And then in second place, we have the 52 of Spider GT. In third place, of course, the 24 we already named. And then half-second penalty for Butterbeck with the 26 who rejoined because Matti disconnected. Then we have the 711 for the Fools. And then in 11th place, we have the number 8 car and the Lexus with Maziger behind the wheel. And then in 12th place for Nova, we have the 87. And in 13th, all the way at the back, the 254 of the 255 for TFP. Now let's see immediately.
So Berger, who's first place in the GT3, has now pitted. He's come in,
exactly.
which we expected. Yeah, let's see where he comes out in comparison to car 57, JD-C62. So JD takes the lead, just going past the pit exit. Oh, what's happening with Berger? Oh, he's fueling. So it's quite a slow refuel, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's on 1, maybe 2, maybe even 3.
Yep. So new set of soft tyres. He's now 12 seconds behind JD C62, the 57 car. So we'll see how this race develops now. The thing is, it's very hard to compare them because their tyre wear and fuel reserve is very different. So with that slow amount of fuel replenishment, it makes Berger, who's 12 seconds behind, probably net 4 seconds, something like that, if you were to refuel JDC62 to the same level. Not sure. But I think that's the gap to watch at the moment. That's developing into a really good race. Just jumping up to the front, we've got Too Fast at the moment. He's at the moment cars 54 for Inferno Racing, 8 seconds in front of Cameron Kaboom. Again, that's turning into another good race, isn't it?
That's for sure. Yeah,
definitely.
We can see both cars of Inferno doing pretty good at the moment.
Yeah.
And I saw Flame Haze. It was definitely a bit of luck.
Somebody's just gone in the pits. Who was that?
Oh, yeah, it's Alfie.
Alfie Gamer's just gone into the pits.
Yeah, we saw Battle Goose for HCR coming in as well last lap. And right now it's going to be for 9PP Alfie Gamers with the 59 in. And let's get back to at least a fight. No, it is not a fight. Let's go to the number 1. Let's see how much he gains or loses. But to get back to the chat, we see Flame Haze saying bit of luck with one DNF, if I'm not mistaken. No, you're not mistaken. It was a DNF for the 26 car with Matty, a disconnect. And yeah, thank you HB GT. Hank. We know that one. Hank. Who's Hank? And then Inferno. Yeah, burn it. Burn those tires. Yeah. Oh, this is one of the...
Did you fall over or something?
No. This is one of the fun things. You know, of course, Sparks Theory, right? The streamer. He's quite... how do you say that? as if he's drunken a lot of coffee or Red Bull. It's
Right,
quite
yeah,
hyper, right?
Quite hyper, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, a couple of our drivers jumped into the stream and yeah, subscribed, and then he reacted quite hectic, and he said, "Rick, who's Rick? Rick." And that was only Rick, but he did the same with Hank, and so Hank.
Obviously, you had to be there.
So that, yeah, you had to be there, exactly. And then it's funny, but yeah, these guys.
So top three at the moment, only 10.5 seconds separating them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Cameron Kaboom just coming up to a lap. Three, I mean, you know, still a long way to go, but it's kind of converging slightly, isn't it? When I first joined a while ago, there seemed to be a much bigger gap, but that seems to have come down a bit, really.
Yeah, as you were talking about what position? Yeah, the number 1 until 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite, like I said earlier, I mean, if you look at Cameron Kaboom, who's in car 72, his tyre wear and fuel is very, very similar, really, to Jojar, who's in 3rd, and 3 seconds behind. I'd say Jojar's got more fuel. Yeah, absolutely. Too fast at the moment. He has a lot more tyre wear and fuel depletion, so he's going to pit sooner, and he's about 6.5 seconds up the road, car 54. So you can't really compare them that closely because they're at different stages in their strategy.
Yeah, completely agreed. And as you said, of course, the Inferno driver still has to pit. So the 53 car in the lead, of the 54 car in the lead, still has to make a pit stop. Although, after the pit stop, it's not going to be a huge gap. Okay, 10 seconds. Another, I believe it's going to be around 22 seconds, a pit stop. It's going to be 12 or 13 seconds behind the number 3, but that's way closer. How we ended the first 2 hours. That's for sure. Whoa. Joja nearly losing it coming out of the first corner.
Oh, did he?
Whoa.
Okay, I'm with him now, yeah. He's pushing.
Coat brown moment.
He's really pushing, yeah. He just go. Oh, yellow flag.
Yellow flag.
Off.
Who
was that?
Who do we have? No.
I'll tell you who is going slow.
Solanika. Yeah.
It was Salonika, yep. It's got no damage.
That's good. Luckily for him. A lot of runoff on the Fuji Speedway. So if you spin out somewhere, most likely you won't hit the barrier, but still, it can be possible. You've seen it with the number 2 in the race right now for the LMP1 cars. But that was most likely done by a GT3 car. Him ramming into the rear of one of them. And you still do gotta see that speed difference is huge. It's massive between those cars. Yeah. So you really gotta be careful in the LMP1 cars. And the most predictable you can be as a GT3 car, keep it on your racing line. Then let the faster car overtake you on the outside or inside, and only give the room when needed when you're next to each other. But further, keep your racing line, then you're the most predictable. Yep. Then there won't be any accidents.
No, far easier to overtake back markers when you're in a Group 1 car and they're in a Group 3 car, that's for sure. As too fast just displayed by going around the outside of Burger 10.
Oh.
I think too fast is losing a bit of time now to Kaboom. And so I don't think he's benefiting that much by staying out longer in this stint.
Well, the last stint, what I saw was that the number 1 only did 1 pit stop from soft to soft.
Right.
And it was the winning strategy.
Yeah.
But only with 3 or 4 seconds.
But I mean, they're getting they're they're staying on softs. They're taking half a tank of fuel. So I mean, they're going to pit multiple times in this stint, aren't they?
Well, if you, as you can see right now, they're already starting lap 37.
Yep.
If you can stretch it until 40 or even 41, with
Then you might get
41,
one stop.
you're sure. Yeah, exactly. Because you start with a lot of fuel, and you can refuel, of course, how far you want. And if I'm correct, Inferno Too Fast has the knowledge how to refuel and how to do a strategy.
Well, I imagine they all do. They're pretty good drivers, aren't they?
Yeah, true. But something can happen.
They certainly can.
Yeah, that's true. Well, of course, you've got a strategy. You got a plan A, a B, and a C. But you never know. You never know. Something can happen. And
no, for sure.
But if you follow the correct...
So he's done 37 laps on one tank of fuel and one set of softs. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realise the softs would last that long.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's only times 1, so it's real time.
Right. Okay.
The same with fuel.
Alfie Gamer just picked up a half a second penalty there. Well, actually, Betelgeuse, who's behind him, is only 3.2 seconds behind, so he's going to close in quite a bit here.
It's going to be nice.
See where they end up.
I know.
Oh, he went on the cross there. That was strange. Alfie Gamers, when he hit the penalty line, went on the grass.
Yeah, they all do that. And why? Because then you can... We don't call it cheating, but in the last chat, I saw it as well, that you know it, when you go onto the penalty line and you go onto the grass, it slows you down less, because the penalty is literally just...
Time loss.
It just applies the brake. But if you're on the grass, it won't brake as hard as on asphalt, right?
Right, okay.
But it's not in the rule book, so it's allowed.
Right, yeah.
So that's why they do that.
Learn something every day.
Yeah, I said it was cheating, but they said, yeah, it's not in the rule book. So, okay, fair enough.
Cheating, mate, you know.
If it's not in the rule book, it's not cheating.
Yeah, it's called a loophole, isn't it?
Exactly.
They're there to be exploited. Ask Adrian Newey.
Yeah. Definitely. But okay, let's see.
So, Inferno Too Fast just coming up to finishing lap 38. So I'd imagine if he's going to do one stop, he needs to get another couple of laps in. Tyres look fairly healthy. Fuel, he's probably got an eighth of a tank, something like that. So he's looking okay. Good strap by the look of it. Cameron Kaboom at the moment in second place. Closed the gap down considerably. He's 2.7 seconds behind first place. Cameron Kaboom in car number 72. He's looking pretty healthy actually. He's got a quarter of a tank of fuel, and his tyres are looking really good, probably about 10% worn. And then this gaggle of cars, first, second and third in the Group 1 cars, we've got Joja. He's 6 seconds off the leader, 3 and nearly 4 seconds off of second place Cameron Kaboom. Joja, car number 7. And his tyres and fuel his tyres are probably the same as second place Cameron Kaboom, but his fuel is better. He's probably got an extra quarter of a tank. So it's so close, isn't it, for those top 3 positions?
Yeah, but I must say that
Group 3, 2 seconds.
The 72 car and the 25 car, so in second and third place, still have to make another pit stop, because they can't make it, I think, until the end with the fuel they've got. I think they can do it on... T. Joja nearly losing it. Why, dude. Oi, you're scaring me all over every single lap, every single corner. Take it easy, will you?
Sounds like you need to see a doctor, mate. It's weird noises you keep making.
Ooh, I think that's going to be a penalty, or it was lag. Ooh, there was a half-second penalty for Alfie Gamers.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, no penalty for third place. That was a bit of lag. But continue.
Yeah, so I'm sat with the first place Group 3 car now, which is car number 57. He's JDC62 in the Aston Martin V12,
52.
Aston Martin Vantage. 57 his number is in the car. JDC62, his car number is 57.
No. Take a look at the stream.
Well, I'm in the lobby watching him now.
Maybe
Anyway,
maybe the
so be it.
it didn't load in. Never mind. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Okay, so at the moment, so if you remember, Inferno Burger 10, he ran a lot longer, didn't he? He went about 5-6 laps, maybe 5 laps longer. Now, his
Sorry,
tyres
I
are
gotta
far better
interrupt
shape.
you. I gotta interrupt
Yeah,
you. Apparently there is rain on the radar.
Oh, really? Look at first and second place.
Oh, no,
Look at
no,
first
no.
and second place.
Oh, first and second
Cameron
place.
Kaboom just taking first place.
Oh,
Off of Too Fast.
What happened?
And he's
What happened?
pitting.
yeah. I
No,
think
he's not
he will.
pitting.
No.
He's pulled out of the pit lane. No. He's trying to break the toe for Too Fast at the moment. Look how tight he is. Too Fast pulls out. He's going to...
Oh.
Yeah, he stopped it, but...
And the under and over for
Kaboom.
Cameron Kaboom. Here he comes. And Too Fast trying to retake it. Here they come to Coca-Cola corner. Is he going to do it on the inside? No, don't do it over there. It's
no, I
way too
wouldn't.
fast.
His tyres are in a poor condition as well. I mean, I'd imagine he's going to pit this lap.
But take a look at the weather.
Lap 41.
It's getting hazy. Take a look at it.
Oh, is it? I can't pick the weather up.
Yeah, Too Fast has to come in right now because his lap times are dropping massively, and you can see he wanted to stretch it until lap 41. I can imagine, because at lap 82 we're going to come in again for another driver swap, and we can see all of the LMP1 cars are all together right now. Take a look at that.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
But
I'm
we
looking.
know,
One with Jojar. He's 3 seconds off the lead.
Yeah, but the number one and number two are a lap ahead. But I think Alfie Gamers and Joja are gonna unlap themselves. Oh no, of course, Joja is only 1 second behind Too Fast as well.
Yeah. Joja is on the same lap. So it looks like Too Fast is coming into lap now, I'd imagine.
Yeah, he must. He must.
Yeah.
Here he
So
comes.
he's got to get... Yep. Let's sit with him a minute. Done well to make a great stint, mind you. Are they on a driver handover now, did you say?
Not yet. No, lap 82.
No.
They're gonna come in for the last stint, of course.
And then there'll be another lobby, I take it.
Yeah. We're gonna go to another lobby, and we're gonna go to another stream. But hey, thanks for the heads up, Ricky. And you can see it's getting dark out there.
Yeah.
Oh, let's hope it's gonna rain as well, because then it's gonna be absolutely chaos. But let me run you through the order again. We've got the 72 car in the lead with Cameron Kaboom for Project 1 behind the wheel, and then behind that we've got TFP Team Full Push with Joja, only 4.4 seconds behind the leader at the moment, so it's still a really close battle. Don't forget, we've got in third place Inferno Motorsport, just made their last pit stop, if it's not gonna rain, for soft tires and 3/4 of a tank. And in the 54 car, then in fourth place we've got the 427 of HCR with Betelgeuse, or Beetlejuice, how they say it.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
exactly. And then in fifth place, we've got only 5.5 seconds behind the 59 of 9PP. Then the first driver of the GT3 class, already really closely followed by... we see heads up. The GT3s have to pit at lap 71. We saw that. And then we have JDC for Spider GT in the 52 Aston Martin in first place at the moment, but we see that
Look
Berger
at
is...
though. Look how much he's pulled back.
Berger is way faster in the 53 Inferno, especially if you
JDC
compare
will
the
pit this
lap
lap.
times.
I'd imagine JDC's going to pit. His fuel is quite low.
Yeah, exactly. Then we've got the 711 of the Fools in 8th place overall, but that's going to be 3rd place. Oh, that's 3rd place. Oy, I'm sorry about that, Flame Haze. you've lost third place at the moment. 7-Eleven in third place, and then we have the 24 in fourth place for the GT3 cars. And then we have Butterbeek in the 26, who disconnected unfortunately, but we're third after before the disconnect. Right now in fifth place. Then in sixth place we have the number 8 car in the Lexus, and then in seventh place we have the 87 for Nova, and then all the way at the back we have the 255 of Team Full Push in the Lambo.
Look at position 7, Inferno Burger 10, that car 53. He is now a third of a second behind first place JDC. And I think he's going to take him now. Just overtaking.
Here they are, side by side, coming out of the hairpin. Here we're going to go. Is this going to be a... No, it's not even going to be a battle. Or is it going to be a battle?
He's got the inside. He could try and outbrake him.
52.
Cover off the corner.
Into the Dunlop chicane. Here they come, side by side.
There we go. Hold that position. He's got the inside on the next turn.
That's done and dusted right now.
Yeah, I think he's done enough now.
Or is he going to...
Oh. It's tight.
Nice.
Unlucky. JDC just went wide. Slightly.
Yeah.
His tyres are screaming. He has no fuel. He needs to pit.
Yeah. He has to pit. I think he wanted to wait for the rain coming up.
Yeah.
If we have to believe Ricky. Mm-hmm.
Cameron Kaboom in first place in car 72 and Jojar in car 7. They would love rain because then everyone's got to pit. Too fast doesn't want rain because then he won't have to pit.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, it doesn't look like it's going to rain. It looks hazy, but I can't see many rain, seriously looking rain clouds. Can you?
Yeah, there was rain on the radar, but that doesn't mean it's going to hit. It all depends on how it's going to go, of course, and where it blows. But yeah, let's see some other battles we have. That's Battle of Beetlejuice. Trying to pass the number 1 and GT3 cars, and then a little bit. Yeah, we've got Burger and he went another lap. The 52.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's Derry. He's gonna lose quite some time with that.
Oh.
Let's see, any other battles? No big battles? Nope. Just gonna run it quickly. Oh, so the closest battle we have is for the lead between Burger and JDC.
I think so, yeah. I mean, Cameron Kaboom in first place at the moment in car 72 has got 6.5 seconds on second place. Joja, again, too fast, is 42 seconds off the lead, but he's pitted, which, if the weather holds and it doesn't rain, should see him through to the end of the race with a bit of tyre management. Going to the Group 3 cars, we've got Berger, who's got racing for Inferno Racing, car number 53. Past JDC, who's now pitted. So you're saying that the Group 3 cars have to pit by lap 71, is it?
We've got Alfie Gamers in, we've got JDC in, so we've got the number 2 and the number 5. The number 2 in the GT3 and the number 5 in the LMP1 in at the moment. Ask me again.
There was a message that popped up about the Group 3 cars having to pit by a certain lap.
Yeah, 71.
70, and that's 71 running over from the last of this lobby, or is it?
This. Yeah.
Right,
this.
Okay.
And Ricky said in the chat, light blue coming in, might just about hit the circuit, or just about not going to be close. And Flame Haze said rain passed. So it was close. It was close to hitting the track, but it didn't hit the track. Whoa, T Joja, my God, this, or it's lag, or you're absolutely on the limit constantly.
He's hitting 127s. He's hit a 126, 127, 127, 127, and another 127. So he's pushing hard.
can be faster. Take a look at
125.
Too fast.
3. Yeah, too fast. It's a great time.
take a look at Cameroon Kaboom.
26 years. No, 27.
Yeah, it's looking all good. Now let's
Oh,
go.
someone just went wide.
Who?
Healthy Gamer just went wide on the penultimate corner there. He's on new tyres as well, perhaps they're a bit cold. So the field's fairly spread out at the moment. Yeah, no kind of battles going on really. I suppose everything will kind of converge when the final pit stops are completed, won't they? Then we'll know exactly where everyone stands, because at the moment they're all on, not all, but there's different strategies at play.
Yeah, I'm just following the Nova car in 12th place, and you can see that car is set up really light at the rear. If you go on board or chase cam view, you can see how much this car wants to turn when you release the brakes. It's ridiculous, especially on throttle as well. It's so loose. It's take a look at it in this sector alone.
I'm watching
Watch.
it now, yeah.
It just constantly wants to break out.
But he seems to choose a line for an apex, let off the brakes, turn in, then turn in more.
It's so
It's like a twin apex corner kind of thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good observation, that, Jaden.
Well, thank you, sir. Now we've got Inferno.
You sounded so sincere there.
Well, let's go British all the way, shall we? Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Oh dear, we've got Inferno in 3rd place right now. Oh, he's gonna lap Burger again. Here we go.
Yeah.
And yeah, every single
Clean
7.
pass as well, isn't it?
Yeah, every 7 or 8 laps, they're gonna pass the whole GT3 grid.
Inferno too fast is burning, mate. He's got he just hit a 125.9 on the last lap. Fastest lap for 125.391. He's pushing hard now. I suppose when you're away from any other drivers, the tyre management's a lot easier because you're not battling, you're not in dirty air, stuff like that.
Exactly.
So these are the times he needs to push when he's got a clear track. Not having to manage those tyres quite so much at the moment. On lap 48 out of 83, so a long way to go still. But he looks healthy. 40 seconds off the leader at the moment. Still don't know what a pit stop is.
No, yeah.
Keep missing it.
It depends on how much you refuel.
How much fuel?
Yeah,
for sure.
that's all. That's all the difference. But if you're only going to take the soft tires and do a short soft stint, it's going to be around 20 to 25 seconds. And if you're going to take more fuel, it's going to be to 30 seconds. But I want to see how quickly he's going to catch T-Joja, because right now it's 32 seconds. Round it up.
32, yeah.
Yeah.
Just over 32. So,
Let's see.
yeah. So I'll make a note of that, and we'll see where he is in about 5 minutes time.
Because after that, when T-Joja, so the 25 car and the 72 make that pit stop, he's going to be close. But he's going to be on the worn tires and with about the same fuel. So that's going to be interesting. Show me my beloved Mazinger, my Pookie. That's a weird thing to say, but yeah, I can show you him. I believe he's in 11. Yeah, 11th. In the number 8 car for, what was it again? Let me see, Sauber Technic. Yeah, Sauber Technic Racing Team. Here they are. And doing reasonable lap times, but that can be way quicker. Sorry I have to say that, but if we're going to take a look at Berger, sorry, in 6th place, it it should be around 39s low. And if we're gonna take at Mazika, it's 41s low at max. That's 2 seconds a
Inferno
lap.
Too Fast in third place just went fastest on Sector 1.
Oh dear.
He's pushing hard again. Yeah. So he was 32.2 seconds on the last lap. It's now to 30.8. So he's reeling in Jojar at the moment. Jojar's tyres don't look too good, I'd say, but I mean, if he's going for another stop, he doesn't need to run them until they're completely depleted, does he? He needs to, you know, half the distance kind of thing.
Yep.
Let's see where we are with the Group 3s.
Oh, yellow,
moment.
somebody's backwards. Cameroon! No, the leader! No, he's backwards!
Oh, no.
I've got no
Oh,
replay,
no, and he's
but...
got damage. And he's
Oh,
got damage
dear.
as well.
Oh,
no, front aero, front right.
what happened?
Dear me.
Oh, too deep. Probably hit the grass, spun out, but I have no replay. Unfortunately,
It was turn
because...
one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like
turn one. No. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was turn one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
No.
This is gonna cost him second place third place as well, definitely. And they gained first place by the pit stop and doing fast laps.
Yep.
But you can see when you're constantly on an edge, constantly pushing, one little slit up and you're done. You're dusted. And I think the best option for him is right now immediately go in, take those new tires, go to the end, and repair that damage, because else it's going to cost you way too much.
Well, he's got to pit again, and we know that softs and the fuel load will carry you through to the remaining distance, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
So if I was him, I'd pit straight now. His battle is with Jojo.
Oh dear.
Those 2 points of damage are going to really, really hurt him otherwise.
Oh, I have
He
to...
is pitting.
Yeah. As I said, you should. Else, yeah. Else it's going to cost you too much. Here he comes in. And that second place in, that's going to be third place when he comes out. Because fourth place is way too far back. It's more than 50 seconds. Yeah, about... yeah, more than a minute. Nearly a lap.
So Too Fast was 32.2 seconds behind Jojar. He's now 27, so he's pulled 5 seconds in a couple of laps. So he's pushing hard now, really hard. And of course, Jojar's got to pit again.
Yeah, and
let's see where Cameron comes out of the pits behind Too Fast. He's just coming out of the pits now.
make the
Looks like it's
calculation.
going to be around about 12 seconds, something like that.
Ooh, too deep into
12
the first
seconds.
corner. But to quickly comment on the chat, you comment the 6 hours full? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, you have to do it with me. Constantly. Yep.
You need some more of that special coffee.
I've got my energy over here. I've got my Red Bull. So, yeah, doing okay. Doing good.
So let's have a look. So Jojo at the moment is 26 seconds in the lead. Info, who's on a 1 stop, Jojo's on a 2 stop. Car 7 being Jojo, and car 54 being Inferno Too Fast. And then Cameron, who had that spin and pitted early, he's now 38 seconds off the lead and 12.5 seconds off of Too Fast. So when he... Obviously his tyres are going to be in a better condition than Too Fast towards the end of the race. So it's all going to be now about making those tyres last for Too Fast and not losing too much time. What have we got? 30 laps to go. And Kaboom needs to pull in over 10 seconds, so he needs to take over a third of a second off of Too Fast every lap to overtake him.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that the number 4 in the race, the 427 of HCR with Beetlejuice behind the wheel, is catching him, but has to make another pit stop as well. And the same for, well, not the same for Alfie Gamers in the 9BP 59 car. He made his last pit stop, but it's way too far back. but it's purple in the first sector, so that's good. He just made his pit stop. This is going to be his first flying lap after the pit stop. Now I'll go to the GT3 class. Take it away, Kev.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm stuck with Berger at the moment. He's in P6 in the race, but P1 of the Group 3 race. He is an Inferno driver, as we well know, and he's car 53. He's now got he's got 35 seconds on second place JDC2, but it looks like JDC62 hasn't got a pit again, whereas I think Berger 10 has got a pit again. So we will find out where they come out. JDC62's tyres are going to be a lot more worn towards the end, but I'd imagine he's got a pit again as well. He's only got a quarter of a tank of fuel. That's not going to see him through, is it? I wouldn't have thought.
Ooh, that's too less. Yeah, that's, I think, too few.
Yeah, I think you're right. So it looks like he either short fueled on the last stop, because he's got fairly new tyres on, but only a quarter of a tank of fuel. Did he pick up damage? I can't remember.
Good question. Haven't seen it.
Don't know.
Yeah.
So Berger at the moment, who's got to stop again, looks quite healthy, because JDC, who's 35 seconds nearly behind him, looks like he hasn't got enough fuel to see him out for the rest, for another 30 laps, or 27 now. So he's either got to save fuel,
Number one is
by
in.
a huge amount. Sorry?
Number one is in. Yeah.
Here we go. So where is he going to come out in comparison to Kaboom? Kaboom's just coming up to the last turn. Looks like Kaboom's going to retain second place, I would say. Jojar's fueling. Yeah.
This is going to be close. This is going to be
It
close.
is going to be close.
Yeah.
Still fueling.
Fueling. Coming out.
Fueling in. Finished. No, I think he's going to keep it. I think Jojar's going to keep it.
Yeah.
Yep. Not a lot in it. So now, Jojar's on fresh tyres. He's got half a tank of fuel, and he's 8 seconds behind Too Fast.
Ooh, this is going to be spicy until the end.
Yeah.
This is going to be spicy. Too Fast and T. Joja. And of course, Cameroon Kaboom in the 72 car, still hunting them down, but only with two laps old tires. So this is going to be so close, because all these three guys don't have to pit anymore, and they're only 13.5 seconds behind each other after more than 3 hours of a race. 3 hours and 20 minutes. What the hell?
But the other thing I noticed earlier at the end of the last stint is, even when the tyres were severely worn with maybe only 10% wear left, the lap times weren't being that affected. They were still fairly consistent. You remember, we was sat with them thinking they're doing a cracking job by keeping the lap times competitive. So maybe Too Fast has got tyres that are more worn than Jojar, but the tyres will last until the end, but the tyre drop-off doesn't seem to be as severe as we thought it might be. We shall see. So in a moment, he's just coming up against a bend. He just lapped Berger. Did you watch that?
That was close.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, for now, Too Fast just needs to be consistent, long sweeping lines, looking after those tyres. It's all going to be about the tyres now. He's actually got more fuel than Jojar, marginally.
And more than Cameroon Kaboom.
Cameroon, who's got a bit less fuel than the two guys in front of him. He's 5 seconds behind Jojar and 13.5 seconds behind Too Fast, who's in first place. So it's getting tight now, isn't it? It's starting to close up. We thought it might do, and I think it is.
Well, let me quickly run you through the rest of the GT3 class, because we can't forget them, of course. Now we have Berger in the lead for Inferno in the 53 car. Constantly, would be logical if you put the 53 on the LMP1 and the 54 on the of the GT3 car, but we've swapped them around, but never mind. And second, of course, for Spidey GT, we have JDC in the 52. Then in 8th place, third place overall, we have the 711 for the Fools with Ankan Abba behind the wheel. And 4th place, the 24, Porsche with the hentai livery. With Salonika behind the wheel. And then behind that, we have Badrbik quickly catching, I must say. So that's going to be a fight as well. 3.1 seconds behind each other. And the 26 Aston Martin. And then in 11th overall, we have the 87 from Nova with Jalkinen behind the wheel and goes a little bit wide over there.
Wider, yeah.
On the edge. That thing is a handful. Absolutely.
This is the car that you said had the downforce on the rear set high.
Yeah, but the Lambo by itself is already a nervous car. And if you can adjust everything, yeah, you're only going to make it more nervous. But in 12th overall, we have the number 8 of Sauber Technique with Maziger. Española Maziger. 1987. I believe he's born that year. But that's just a guess. Into the Dunlop chicane. Nearly losing it. And then all the way at the back, not American, but Venezuelan. I remembered for Team Full Push in the 255 Lambo with various lap times. But he just made a pit stop, so let's get back to where we want to be, and that's up front between the LMP1 cars. 9.9 seconds the gap.
So at the moment, Info's pulled out a second, doesn't he? Sorry, Inferno Too Fast has pulled a second on Jojar, because it was 8.5 seconds last lap, or 2 laps ago. So he's doing really well. He's in clear air. He's looking after those tyres. They look good. Yeah, no worries. So at the moment, Inferno Too Fast is making that one stop work. But we'll see for certain towards the end of the race, because his tyre wear is going to be substantially more than Jojar and Cameron Kaboom, who are in second and third respectively. I thought that Jojar would start making a bit of a dent in Too Fast's lead by now if those tyres were going to make a difference, but at the moment it seems to be going completely the opposite way. Inferno Too Fast lapping consistently at 126s, and we've got Jojar lapping also consistently in the 126s, so no deficit in performance at the moment for Too Fast. The Group 1 cars, we've got Too Fast in first with a 9.6 second lead, Jojar in second, Cameron Kaboom in car number 72 in third, then Beetlejuice, who is just coming in the pits now for his final stop. He'll no doubt put on another set of softs and probably fuel for the other guys, half a tankish. So I'd imagine he's going to fuel up to about half a tank. And then in 5th place for the Group 1 cars, we've got Healthy Gamers, who is just coming up to lap position 13, being Voza 007. So the front three, all to play for at the moment in the Group 1 cars. And as we said earlier, we think it'll come to converge really towards the end of this stint. Cameron Kaboom's made a bit of time up on Jojar actually. He's only 3.5 seconds behind him. So he's doing really well. Whereas Jojar's dropping off Too Fast slightly, but Cameron Kaboom is closing in on Jojar slightly. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see where it goes. I'd noticed Too Fast just went fastest in Sector 1 there as well. He's pulled a second and a bit now on Jojar, so he's making this clear air in front of him work really well. just ran through the Group 1 race really there, Jaden. So maybe if you want to go through the Group 3, discussing where we are with strategy and position. As you know, Berger's got a new set of softs on. He's got a full tank of fuel, so he's probably now sorted for the rest of the race. JDC, I didn't quite understood what he did with the fuel. He seemed to like fuel on his last stop. So he's definitely going to have to stop again, I think.
Yeah.
As is Salonika, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same for me. And quickly for the order over there, of course, we've got the Inferno driver.
Two just pitted at the same time.
Oh.
That was close, very close. A tenth of a second between them, Salonika and Badabig.
Let's keep an eye on that one.
Yeah.
Quickly to see in the chat, we've got that for Tobias. DjeeDent commentaar in EGT. Oh dear, he says. So that's commentary of me. Yes, I'm sorry. Here I am.
He obviously knows you quite well.
Yeah. Nice start again. Well, thanks, mate. I don't think that's meant as a compliment, but we can see that Badabig has a bit of a bigger gap compared to Salonika coming out of the pit lane because he fueled a bit more compared to Salonika. But if we're going to run you through the order, we've got, of course, Berger in the lead with new fresh soft tires. Can run it until the end. And then JDC, he can't run it until the end, especially not on those tires, but most likely not on fuel. Then in 8th place overall, in 3rd place in GT3, we have the 711. New fresh soft tires and enough fuel to go to the end. In 4th place.
Only 14 seconds behind JDC. So JDC at the moment looks like he's going to lose 2nd place in Group 3.
Ooh, that's an interesting
and
one.
Saloniki as well. Fresh tyres, enough fuel, only 15 seconds behind. So I think JDC is going to be dropping down to... I reckon he's going to drop down till...
Whoa, all over the place, Salonika coming out of the last corners. That was 14 and 15 into 16. Be careful, don't warm those tires too easily up. Or too hard, I must say. And then we have Badabig.
15 seconds.
And new fresh soft tires as well. Can go until the end. Then we have Jalkinen, of course, in that difficult to drive Lamborghini. Still has to make a pit stop. I think he's going to come in this lap or the next lap in the 87 for Nova. And then Maziger has new racing mediums, fueled up quite a bit. I think overfueled way too much in the number 8 for Sauber Technique. And then at the back we have the team full push 255 Lamborghini with Voza from Venezuela behind the wheel. And I want to quickly give a small update. As soon as we're going to switch to the other lobby, before the number 1 is going to come in, I'm going to go to the next lobby and end this stint. Also on YouTube, I'm going to start the other one. Why? Because then I can have the replay again. So if something happens, whoa, a huge gaggle of cars. 2 LMP1 cars overtaking 1 GT3 car in corner number 1, by the way. Purple for too fast in the first sector. Besides all that, I just want to say that we're going to quickly switch to the other lobby before we're going to go. Before they start it. Because then we have the replay. So take it away again, Gav.
I was just looking at, Berger, Group 3 car, Group 3 race leader, Inferno Berger 10, has enough tyres and fuel to finish the race. But JDC, we know, has got to pit again. His front left is probably 55% worn, and he hasn't got that much fuel. At the moment, Ankan Abe is 15 seconds behind JDC, so he'll take 2nd place in a Group 3 race. And then another 15 seconds back, we've got Badabig. So who's got enough fuel and tyres to finish the race? So I think JDC is going to be coming out in probably. I reckon he's going to be coming out in 4th, possibly even 5th, if he's not too careful. So that extra stop's going to really hurt him, because he's been running 2nd or 1st in the Group 3 race all the way along, hasn't he? Really?
Yeah. The 60 of the 52 car from Spider GT. It says on the side SPDR, with JDDC behind the wheel. Was running constantly, well, not constantly, but the number 1, 2, and 3 were fighting all over the place. Then the number 26 car disconnected, so you only had the Inferno car and the 52 car. So the 53 and the 52 fighting it out for 1st place. And right now they're in 2nd place. But as you said, and perfectly spotted out, 2 less fuel and still have to make a pit stop because of that. And quickly to jump into the chat, that fool Tobias said it's a compliment. Well, thank you. Luckily,
hidden somewhere in the content. Saloniki is only 1.5 seconds behind Badabig. That's going to shape up into a nice battle as we come towards the end of this stint. Still a bit of time to go for these Group 3 cars. I mean, they're. Yep, sorry, mate. Yep. Yeah, they are. Yeah. I think Ancon Abbey is going to get 3rd. Is going to get 2nd place. Sorry, in Group 3. So somebody just pitted. JDC has just pitted, so no one know. So Ancon Abbey is just coming around the final corner down the straight. He's definitely going to get 2nd place here.
Sorry.
We'll see where Badabig comes out.
My mic was
now on the start-finish line, straight.
No, sorry, my mic was off constantly whilst I was reacting to that fool Tobias. No, Tobias,
JDC
thanks for the compliment.
JDC is exiting the pits, and where are we at? Burger.
Oh!
JDC. Oh, somebody gone off?
No, 7-Eleven. Anke Abbe already passed him. And it's going to be really close with Badabig as well. No. Did he? No, he did not pass him. Sorry. My mistake. My bad. But to quickly... does Butter need to do another stop? No, he does not. And typing is difficult, I guess. Yeah. Got the same problem, Tobias. So no worries.
I've seen... sorry. Ancon Abbey was on a different lap. I completely missed that. He was on a lap further back, so he wasn't going to get 2nd place at all. He's a lap down. So complete miscalculation on my behalf there.
For me as well. Sorry.
Let's see what's going on. So, look at Too Fast and Joja. That gap's come down quite a bit now. 5 seconds. I don't know whether the lap times.
Oh, there you go, Kev. You got a massive,
interesting.
You got a massive compliment here from Tobias. He says Kevin happens to be the GOAT. Wouldn't dare to insult him.
I don't even. Who's Tobias? I don't even know the name.
Yeah. Well, we are both called Kevin, so.
Right. Okay. I'm sure he's referring to you and not me. In that sense.
No, you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. I'm here just to fill in.
Really?
Let's go.
P1 Group 1 car. We've got car number 54, Inferno Too Fast. Yeah, I'm just looking. So we've got 5 seconds between 1st and 2nd, and then 3 seconds between 2nd and 3rd. So we've got 8.2 seconds between the top 3 of the Group 1 cars. Inferno, Too Fast has got to look after those tyres now. What's he got? 67, 10, 16 laps left. Those tyres, they're looking okay. I mean, he'll get there, but he's starting to lose a little bit of time. His last lap was quite slow. It was a 127.4, so I think he must have gone wide. I think that's where he's lost that time. Unless he hits some back markers. He's just coming up to lap 12th place Mazigo at the moment, which he does with ease, as we'd expect. So to get past him, Jojar needs to take about 1/3 of a second off him every lap at the moment, which is sounds like a big ask, but if Too Fast tyres deplete even more, then it will be a lot easier. Hitting a lot of traffic again. Too Fast just coming up behind P11, being Jalkanane. Now Jojar's coming up to his 2 back markers, so he needs to clear them as quickly as he can. And Cameron Kaboom, it's 3.8 seconds to gap now between 3rd and 2nd. Let's make a note of the times. 3.3. Yeah, it looks, unless somebody has a bad accident, it looks like the Group 3s are fairly well in their finishing positions, really, doesn't it? Because they've all pitted and made their last pit stop.
Yeah.
Berger's got a lead of 40 seconds nearly, 38.9. JDC comfortably in second with 16 seconds on Ankan Abbey, and then we've got 4 seconds behind him by the big. So really, with regards to the Group 3 race, P3 and 4 is really where the race is at the moment, I think. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, completely agree. I think the Group 3 at the moment is quite settled.
Yeah,
but you never know, of course. We've got another stint, and the 87 Lamborghini is so difficult to drive. I can see Jalkinen in the Nova Lamborghini. It's so nervous, that thing. But yeah, to get back to the LMP1 cars, and we can see that the gap between the 54 and the 25 car is slowly getting closer and closer. It's only 3.7 seconds, and we've got Cameroon Kaboom in the 72 closing up as well. Don't forget that Cameroon Kaboom made a bit of a mistake into the first corner. So yeah, a bit of a deficit, but it's slowly catching them again. And this is going to be a fight all the way until the end of lap 82. Then they're going to come in, of course, for the last stint. And yeah, the pressure is on. Who's going to make the least mistakes? That's going to be it. It's always with endurance, of course, who's going to make the least mistakes. But if you can see that it's ridiculous. The gap between the number 1 and the number 3 is 6 seconds at the moment. That's just beyond.
Cameron Kaboom
no. He's trying to make up time. Coming out of turn 3. Way too wide. Oh, nearly lost it.
He made up over half a second. I was just about to say. He's made up over half a second on Jojar, and then he went wide. So at the moment, Jojar's made up probably about 1/8 of a second on first place Too Fast. Too Fast is suffering at the moment.
Yeah.
I think he's hitting back markers and his tyres are hurting him.
He even had one of the number 5 in the race sorry, the number 4 in the race, the 427, he had to let go. So the number 4 could unlap himself over the number 1 in the race because the tires of too fast of the 54 car are too worn at the moment, and you can see that he can make it, but you can see that gap coming down between the number 1 and number 2. Yeah,
he's hurting, isn't he? I mean, he's you know, 2 laps ago the gap was 4.3 seconds. It's 3.2 now, so he's taken a second out of him, and oh God, he's trying to hold on, but he's making, you know, those tyres are letting him down a bit now, really. 2.5 seconds. So I think we're going to see them come into, you know, I think we're going to see him move in the next couple of laps.
Yeah, it's going to be close. You see right now.
Cameron's only under 3 seconds away from P2. So
it's going to be a huge fight. Huge fight.
I think Too Fast is going to have to fight so hard to keep hold of second, let alone first.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, for me, DjeeDent nearly losing it, coming out of third and 13, and yeah, whoa, wiggles all over the place. They know it's on. They know it's going to be the last stint. They want to finish this on a high. Sorry.
Yeah, they can see P1. Both of them can see P1. It's on, like you say. All they got to do is keep their lap times consistent, and they'll catch P1.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And it's so difficult to be constantly...
Cameron's getting a huge toe on start-finish straight then. He's down to 2.5 seconds nearly.
Yeah, but it's going to be so difficult to be constantly on the edge and push in the laps after laps. And if you're only going to do a 1-stopper compared to a 2-stopper, you're always going to be down on tires. Always.
Yeah, oh for sure. Yeah. So at the moment, after nearly 4 hours of racing, P1 to 3 are 5 seconds apart. That's phenomenal, isn't it? What do you think?
Nearly 4 hours, yeah. That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
Whoa! Cameroon Kaboom going way too deep into the Dunlop chicane. That's going to cost them some time. At least.
Cost them a second. I think we're going to see the...
Whoa! I think that's going to be a penalty for Georgia. Went a little bit wide, coming out of 15. No, okay. That was lag then.
Seems to be okay. That's cost him half a second though. He was just verging on breaking the 2 second barrier interval just now. Yeah, there you go. Oh, such a lot of pressure on Too Fast now. You can see them. Oh my God! Did you see Jojo then?
No. Yeah,
he
but
was sideways on the exit of turn 1.
That's what I mean. Goodness. Constantly, when I watch him, I go, "Wow, whoa!"
He's gone wide. He's gone wide. Goodness me.
He's always on the edge. It's ridiculous, man.
I think he's over the edge. looking back.
Whoa.
Oh my God! He's sliding on every corner.
Yeah, it's beyond.
But he's not losing time, strangely.
I think he likes the car to be really light on the rear.
Lively, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
And he likes to push the car. And I know a couple of drivers who really love that, but others who absolutely cannot handle it.
No.
And I like it as well to be a little bit loose, but this loose? No. I can't take that. That's too much. You're counting steering more than you're steering in the right direction.
Yeah. And it's scrubbing the tyres off, I'd imagine, as well.
Well, apparently he's doing okay, so somehow it works.
So Too Fast has last couple of laps he's been a bit more consistent. He's down in the 127s, low 127s. Joe Jar's in the slightly lower 127s, but the gap now is 2.5 seconds. I thought the rate he was catching, he would be making a move on him by now, if not next lap. But bit of traffic now. Oh no. So look, Joe Jar just coming up to a back marker. Oh my god, that back end stepped out again. 1.3 seconds. That back marker really hurt too fast. Really hurt him.
Here we go. This is going to be a slipstream battle.
Yep. I think if he gets a good exit out of the final corner, he's going to put a move on.
Any other big battles? We see a huge gaggle of cars in front of these guys. All GT3 cars. Let's quickly see. It's not Berger. It's not JDC. Yes, he's in front of the train. And then we've got Anken. Then we've got Butterbig, who's only 9/10 behind the number 8 overall. Ooh, that's going to be a fight for the podium position of the GT3 cars. And then we've got Solenika, but he's already been passed by those guys. And let's see quickly, Joja. No, hasn't made the pass yet.
Yeah, well, funny enough, Too Fast got a slight toe off a back marker, so I think that really helped.
1.1 seconds, only nearly 1 second right now. And we
Look
have...
at the back markers they're coming up to now. 3 cars.
That's what I meant.
Oh, this could be a make or break for both of them. Jojo went wide then.
You really got
to...
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, this is really... Oh my god, that was nearly a nix. They nearly hit each other then. Jojo didn't hit a back marker then.
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I do remember that. Of course. Oh yes, he definitely benefited of that. And do remember Cameroon, of course, had that damage because of a back marker.
Yeah.
And that's why he's in 3rd place right now. Oh, and really difficult for him. He's in the 3rd sector, passing all these guys. He's getting hurt so much over here. 3 seconds. 3.1, 3.2. Oh, he's losing out, but here comes the fight for 1st place.
Yep.
And we see Joja in the slipstream with the 25 car behind the 54. Here we are.
Whoa, what happened there? He was under a second, and now he's slightly over a second. He must have lifted or something.
No, I think Too Fast is running absolute minimum arrow. Joja.
Right. Okay. I see. So Joja's got to do the damage in the corners, basically. It seems. But his car seems really scatty, doesn't it? It's stepping out. So Too Fast just going past the back marker there. And
oh dear.
Oh yeah, well driven.
You want to know something about Joja?
Yeah.
He is 15.
No, really? Oh my god. Only 40 years younger than me then.
Oh, sorry. No. I read that wrong. In the chat, we see that Freeze is telling something about Alfie. He's in 4th place. Sorry, 5th.
Yep.
My bad. And
Alfie's on mediums.
yeah, but Alfie is 15.
Missed that.
As far as I believe.
Right. Okay.
Well, let's quickly go back to the number 1 and number 2. In the middle, we've got the number 11, Jalkinen. Oh, that's really bad on the exit for 3 of Joja, but still just 8/10 between them. And yeah, sorry about that, Freeze.
This gap seems to be hovering around a second, and Joja seems to be...
Oh, that's going to be a penalty.
You get a penalty. Yeah, you get a penalty there.
Half a second in 3, 2, 1.
That could be really decisive.
What?
He hasn't got one. He didn't get one.
Oh, you remember what they've told
Yes.
about the 6 and 7 corner?
Yeah.
Track limits?
Yeah.
You can
Or lack
explore
of.
them.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So he's 8 tenths behind Too Fast at the moment. If he gets a better exit. Oh,
Okay, by the way,
that was a
chat.
better exit. That was a better exit. And he
Yeah.
didn't get sideways then. Let's see if this he gets a good enough toe to put a move on.
Let me quickly say I'm not going to read the chat anymore because I'm going to go to the next stream already. But yeah, go Kev.
So just at the moment with Joja, he's in second place. There's this battle of convergence at the end of this stint in Inferno. Too Fast went for a 1-stop, and T Joja and Cameron Kaboom both went for a 2-stop. And their tyres now are far better than Too Fast. However, saying that, there's been a gap of about a second that's been fairly constant now for the last 2 or 3 laps. And so it seems that Too Fast, because of his aerodynamic setup, is a bit quicker on the straights, whereas Joja has a bit more downforce. So he's catching him in the corners, but if Too Fast can stay ahead of him, he's leaving him on the straights. Cameron Kaboom closed up to about 2.5 seconds, but seems to have dropped off a bit. I know he's had a couple of squirrely moments, but still, between P1 and P3 of the Group 1 race, there is a time, there's 4.7 seconds between them. So great racing from these guys. Sat with Joja now, just finishing lap 78, and he's just under a second behind Too Fast, so that gap's remaining. The aero setup that DjeeDent mentioned earlier seems to be playing quite a big part on the passing availability. Oh, Joja got wide again then, back end stepped out. Too Fast just coming up to some traffic, he needs to clear them quickly to maintain the second gap. Goodness me. Just lapping number 6, P6, who is actually P1 Group 1 race, sorry, Group 3 race, being Berger. Can't take your eyes off this at the moment, DjeeDent, between P1 and P2.
Oh,
really
for
can't
sure.
go anywhere else. Now, I was going to say, do you want to drop down to the Group 3s and have a look while I keep an eye on these guys?
Let's quickly do that. Let's quickly run you. We've got Berger being overtaken by the LMP1 72 car. And then we've got in second place JDC in the 52 Spider GT. Then we've got Butterbeck nearly being overtaken by the number 2 in the 26 car. And then in 9th place we have the 711 of the Fools. Then in 10th place overall we've got the 24 of with Salonika behind the wheel. Then we've got the Nova car in 11th, and then Maziger of Sauber Technique in 12th overall. And at the back, whoa, nearly losing it, is the 255 of TFP. So let's go again. Go, Kev.
Yeah, so still sat with Joja. He got to nearly half a second of P1 Too Fast there, but again on the start-finish straight, Too Fast just seems to pull that half a second on him because of the aero setup, I'd imagine, as you quite rightly pointed out. So I think if Too Fast tyres hold out and he can frustrate Joja on the straights, that seems to be his race model at the moment, and it seems to be working really well. 3.5 laps to go. Still a big ask. So tight, but this gap seems to be holding. I would have thought that Joja would have been past him by now. He seems, in my opinion, not to be able to overtake him on the straights unless he's very close to the back of his car on the exit. So he needs to find somewhere else to pass him where he has got an advantage, which seems to be in the middle part of the racetrack.
And take a look at Cameroon Kaboom as well, coming up the straight, and it's only
2.6 seconds.
Yeah, 3.6 seconds behind the lead as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be number 1, 2, and 3. It's going to be a race for the pit stop. But as I told you, soon, at the end of this lap, just before the end of the next lap, I'm going to stop and quickly jump into the other one to make sure we've got the replay for the next stint. So
Sure.
bear with me, everybody. And yeah, I've got to do it on my own. So if you want the upside, you have the downside as well. So
yep, this is so tight. This gap, this gap is maintaining it. It goes up to 1.1 seconds on the start-finish straight, and it goes down to about 0.7 seconds in the middle of the track. I think he's got to get so tight to put a pass on him on the straight, because Too Fast car is just set up to benefit top end. He's just over half a second behind him at the moment. Those cars are moving, the back end are moving so much. It's 0.6 of a second. Has he got it this time?
do you remember after this lap they're going to pit?
They're just starting lap 82.
Yeah, and then they have to come in at the end.
At the end of 82. Right, okay. So this is the final lap then, really?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So, they're hitting some traffic as well. Oh, not a good time. Goodness me. So Too Fast is just coming up behind 12th place Maziga. He's moved out of the way. Well done. Good
Nicely done. But
look at the gap. Oh my goodness, this is tight. Those back markers.
Oi. I don't want to skip. I don't want to go away, but I have to.
Don't go. Yeah. Don't go yet.
You can comment. You can stay in here. Yeah.
At the moment, there's a third of a second between P1 and P2. This is the last lap. So who's? Oh my goodness me.
Continue talking.
This is so tight. So at the moment.